It's a hot day in June. We're in the Annapolis Valley and we're gonna hike to a waterfall. We have the book, Waterfalls of Nova Scotia. It was released a few years ago with over 100 waterfalls in it. We've actually been to quite a few, and I've been going to waterfalls even before the book was released. But today, where are we going? Waterfall 19.
19.
Okay. Eel Weir Brook Fall. Looks like it's a big waterfall, so even though it's June 14th and pretty warm, hopefully it will have some water. And the instructions are fairly straightforward. I think it says to park close to this community swimming pool, and the trail picks up somewhere around here. So we will try it. You're excited?
Yes.
Off we go. So we couldn't start by the pool. Some guy came and said they're locking the gate by the pool and that we had to leave. But the problem is there's nowhere to park along any of these roads. So we had to park at an intersection somewhere back there. There's some kind of weird car meeting, probably a drug deal, I'm not sure. So now we're heading back towards the pool where we already were, and we'll see if that gate ever gets locked or not. You're not happy about this, huh?
It's not ideal.
But we're still gonna do it. So that's the gate right there. We originally drove down this road to the pool where we started the video, but now we're back to this road and we'll walk down and then find a way to the river and then follow the river to the waterfall. It shouldn't be very far, I think just a little over a kilometer. So yeah, that's where we were parked before, right over there, and got kicked out for some reason.
Yep, he left.
Okay, so that's the pool where we originally started off staying there, and now we're just gonna go into this foresty area. You can hear the stream. So once we get to the stream, we follow it up all the way to the waterfall. And there's actually a path here. Like, you can see people have done it. So it's only a kilometer walk or so, but since there is no path and we have to walk along the river, that might take a while. But it is nice here, and it's cooler in the shade by the water. A lady slipper orchid, a pink one. These are really interesting flowers because the seeds they produce are tiny. So that the tiny seeds, they're almost microscopic. What are you showing?
A big boulder over there.
Oh.
Huge. Huge. Show it.
I'll show the boulder, I guess.
Wow.
Anyway, back to the orchid. The seeds are almost microscopic, so they don't contain enough food or nutrients for the seed to actually grow. So they need a special type of fungus that's found in the soil. And the fungus is the one that's producing the food that the seed can use to grow. But because of this process, it can take years, sometimes up to 10 years for the seed to actually grow until it flowers. And it attracts bees by its color. This one's, it's more like whitish, but normally they're more vibrant pink, but there's no nectar inside. So when the bee comes, it gets attracted by the color, climbs its way into the flower, and then there's only one way out. And when it squeezes out, that's how it gets the pollen on it, so the flower can promulgate. And you can't really grow these in your own garden, even if you pick this one your garden won't have the fungus in the soil that it needs to grow. And plus it takes sometimes 10 years for this to grow, so you'll be ruining this 10-year flower. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a long explanation of the orchid. The path here, it does exist. It's not super well kept, but should be fine. Jessica wanted me to get this on video. I'm making a video. This isn't the main waterfall, but it's very scenic here already. Everything's covered in moss. You like it? Okay. Let's trek upstream and get to the main fall. A strange sign to see in the woods. So the trail veers off a bit from the stream and it goes uphill by quite a bit because the water flows through a rocky outcrop, so you can't really follow it on the stream. But yeah,
there's a bench.
Yeah, we're coming to a bench. That means we're probably getting very close. We had to scale a bit of a cliff to get down to the bottom because there's some private property. And when I say a bit of a cliff, I mean an actual cliff, very steep. It'll be interesting to see how we get back out of here, but we'll figure that out later. How was that?
Bad. Horrible.
Okay, and now we're at the bottom and should be a pretty easy follow along the stream. Wow, this is really cool.
Look at this, get this. Come close. Look at this Pizziza species we have here. It's called the brown cup fungus, or P. Pizziza. I don't know the Latin name. You can see the sporulating underside when I lift it up, and it's kind of like smoky. It's the spores.
Well, here's the easy way to do it. There's a staircase.
Wow.
But that's on private property, so that's annoying. How easy would this have been? But not as fun, right?
It says no trespassing.
So we won't. We'll keep walking around.
What does this say? The beach? The falls?
The falls.
But what's the beach?
Someone even put solar lights here. And the bench. Oh, we're almost at the falls and it looks beautiful. I have an idea to go back. I think if we just climb up there, there's the road. So we can just bypass everything.
Yeah.
Oh wow. This
That is a beautiful.
This is something cool. Oh, there's a rope to come down here. Interesting that this seems to be the way better way right from the road, but not the way the guidebook tells you to get to it. It's an impressive amount of water flowing for the 14th of July and over 20 degrees in temperature, and it hasn't rained for a while. Worth the climb? We've seen the waterfall. We took some photos, which will be added to the video, of course. Jessica sees some mushrooms she's pointing at. And there's the rope right by the waterfall. So we're gonna take that to get out. I don't know if it goes on someone's property or what, but we're doing it because that cliff is a lot to climb if we take the same way back. You're gonna talk about the mushrooms now?
I think they're hooked. Wow, early hoods. Wow, they make good tinder for kindling.
Okay, and yeah, we'll take this up, and I think it meets up with the road, and then I'll go get the car and pick Jessica up, because I don't think she's gonna walk all the way back to the car from here.
Because my pants got ripped in the butt and it's very visible, and I'm not walking down a street with my butt hanging
And why
out.
didn't you wear the hiking pants?
Because I need compression socks and compression stockings.
Okay, let's go. Just after a few minutes of walking through a fairly cleared forest, here is the road. So this was a much easier way to get out and probably to get in as well. This would only take 5 minutes to reach instead of an hour that it took us the way we did it. So now I'll go get the car, which is 2 kilometers away from here, and Jessica will wait for me here, right?
Yeah.
But when you see me coming, jump out, so I'll pick you up. There's just a bit of a ravine to go and to the road. So off I go to get the car. I made it back to the car. It was probably about 15 minutes or so down the road. And now I'll drive up and get Jessica.
My butt's showing.
I was trying to record it earlier, but I guess I didn't click the button, but we're back. All right, let's get out of here.
What did you record?
We're driving home now. The way we took, the way it's written in the Waterfalls book, is a good way to get there. It just, you follow the river for, it's only about 1 kilometer, but it takes an hour, and there is some very steep hills to go. But if you just go, if you know where to go, there's not much room to park on the side of the road here. You can show it. There's not much of a shoulder, but it's not a well-used road, so if you can leave the car there, then you can reach it in 5 minutes, and it's a very nice big waterfall, so it's worth going. And that's it. Now back home.